Hello everybody, Gerald here with XAIR Productions, in the place to be. Today I'm setting up for a ceremony, and in particular this ceremony does have a lot of moving pieces involved. We actually have a band set up. So first I'll start with what am I mixing with. I have here in the top part of the mixer the Behringer XAIR, and it is a wireless mixer, so you have to have a computer or a tablet to run the mix. There are no physical buttons or sliders on this mixer. And the way I connect to the mixer is through my router here, and that way I have a secured connection, because otherwise people show up, they see the XAIR mixer as a Wi-Fi, or they think it's a Wi-Fi. They try to connect to it, and then they wind up knocking my iPad or my mixer off of it. So that's why I run through the router to the mixer to control it with the app on my laptop called the Behringer XAIR Edit. So otherwise, in the top of the box I have some power sources here, like the iPad, which is I'll be powering that up soon enough. I have the XAIR mixer switch, the mics. So if you come around the front here, I'll give you a look at what I'm doing in front of the mixer. So here are the number of mics that I'm using today. I have 3 wireless mics, but I also have 1 wired mic. I elected to only use 3 wireless because the 4th wireless of the group is actually inside in the reception area. So I have a lavalier microphone hooked up to this receiver, which is on number 1, and I have 2 wireless handheld microphones on receiver 2 and receiver 3. So let's go ahead over here and show you what I'm working with. So here is the infamous microphone number 2, and I have a cable here already set up for guitarists who's going to be playing acoustic. So we have a lead acoustic guitar player who's going to sing, and also have a floor monitor here so that the acoustic guitar player can hear himself and the instrument in a more direct manner versus trying to figure out if he's on time in the main PA system there. And so over here in this area, this one's set a lot lower because the keyboard player is going to show up over here and sit down, play, and sing. But also the keyboard player will at some point switch from the keyboard to an acoustic guitar. So that's what we have this cable hanging for, an acoustic guitar. And we have another DI box right here for the keyboard player. So the keyboard player is going to switch between guitar and keyboard. And of course, over here on this microphone, which is also running in both monitors, so all the musicians can hear themselves accordingly, we have a backup singer. So we have a lead singer on a guitar right there. We have a backup singer with just a lovely voice. And we also have a keyboard player who's going to play acoustic and sing, or keyboard and sing. So there we go. So another cool thing is we're notorious for at XAIR Productions is we like our setups to be as neat as possible. So the area here, I want to first make note of the cable runs here. So if you notice the one here, all the way to the monitor and even past the monitor over towards like the other speakers and stuff like that. And then of course from this monitor here, we have a neat cable run right back to the mixer and the control station over there. So now we're going to take a quick walk over here in front of the main speakers. As always, we do know that sometimes our equipment may wind up in some photos. In this case, it's kind of unavoidable based on the situation here. So what we have is a neat cable run. So wherever the photographer is taking the photo, even if those speakers wind up in it, at least it's not just a bunch of dangling cables back there. We are very meticulous about our setups with that in mind. So let's go take a front view of the whole entire pergola here. So that right there is the overall view. So when a photographer takes some photos, at least you have a nice symmetric look. And again, We do pride ourselves on keeping the cables neat and tidy because sometimes equipment is going to wind up in photos. That's Miss Marcy over there. She's working it out, making the pergola look very beautiful. We're over at the infamous Mililani Woods in Nolanville, Texas. So if you're looking for a wonderful place here locally in the Harker Heights, Killeen, Nolanville area, do come check out Marcy at Mililani Woods. She'll square you right away. Beautiful place, got a lot of trees, acres, and we're gonna keep it moving on the speaker setup here. So again, we have a nice neat cable run right there. Try to keep that nice and tight. Now the couple's going to be you know, moving a little bit around. So my understanding was they're going to get married right here in the middle, and they have a path here that they're going to come out of to get to, I think they're going to go around this plant and do a candle lighting sands table, right? So we left enough room with the cabling to, you know, for them not to trip over anything. And I just wanted to continue the cable run over here just to show you, again, you know, how neat we try to be with our runs. All right, so this one cable goes over to the mixer, that's sound for the speaker, and then here's power for pretty much everything in the setup here. If you are a DJ, and I want to get you a little closer so you can see this around here. If you ever run into situations like these with suspended power sources, look for a way to secure your power source, because what you don't want to happen is something, you know, is just hanging and potentially comes unplugged, and then you lose your mix or you lose all your power to everything. Don't want that happening at a wedding for sure. So that's just how I did that, and use this to kind of keep those nice and secure to each other as best I can. And that's it. So G5 Productions in the place to be. Superman first class in the mix. If you're looking for this kind of professionalism, hit us up on the web at www.g5productions.com. Booyah! 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 Let's party.